Margot Robbie portrays Tonya Harding in the new film, I, Tonya. We're rolling film right now. Hey guys, what's up? It's Russell here at HHWoodReviews. If you guys haven't, go ahead and click that subscribe button, that little bell notification icon. You get notified anytime I drop a new movie review, trailer review, anything new, you guys will get notified, so go ahead and do that. And also, don't forget to stick around to like and comment after the video. Today I'm going to be reviewing I, Tonya. I, Tonya is rated R with a runtime of 2 hours even. It stars Margot Robbie, Sebastian Stan, Allison Janney, and Julianne Nicholson, and it is directed by Craig Gillespie. This movie was absolutely fantastic from start to finish. We start in 1970 in Portland, Oregon. We see a 4-year-old Tonya Harding who we can see has a completely different life than most children. Her mother is a very verbally abusive and physically abusive mother, pushes her to skate at the age of 4, knows that her daughter has so much more potential in skating than the other kids, so she really pushes it and drives this into Tonya's head that she is going to be a skater. But then we later on see, like, this is pretty much just a transgression of, we just see like a snapshot of a timeline for her life. She's constantly being held back by the, quote, white trash look or white trash appearance that she portrays, or that she comes off as. She isn't nicely dressed like all these other figure skaters, and she doesn't really fit the bill. At the age of 15, we see Tonya Harding starts to date this guy by the name of Jeff. They have a great romance there for a while, and then we really see it kind of turn, and he becomes physically abusive, verbally abusive, almost similarly to the relationship that she has with her mother. And then this pretty much just follows along, just like I said, linear transgression of just seeing how the life of Tonya Harding. We see the 1992 Olympics where she comes in 4th because she fails to land one of her skating routines, and then comes the idea of when she's training, she goes back to Portland to train. She receives a death threat, so Jeff ends up trying to get Sean, who is her bodyguard at the time, to try to send death threats back to Nancy Kerrigan's camp, because that's who they think is doing this. Nancy Kerrigan obviously was famous for being Tonya Harding's pretty much her rival. But he instead hires a couple guys to end up injuring Nancy Kerrigan, and that infamous scene where she's holding her leg and stuff like that. Overall, this film was very fascinating. It takes a snapshot of Tonya Harding's life that you didn't really see, and that you really sympathize with how Tonya Harding was just so gifted, but everything else around her life was just so toxic. Her husband, her boyfriend, then later on to be her husband, her mother. Allison Janney was absolutely fantastic, and she's rightfully deserving of this Oscar nomination for Best Supporting Actress. She was fantastic in this film as a really rough around the edges mother who really wants to push her daughter into skating, but that's all that Tonya Harding knows. And the movie is just so fascinating to see this little snapshot of inside her life about what really was going on during the times of all the things with the Nancy Kerrigan and just in her life in general. The movie overall was fantastic, and it's an absolute must-see for sure. Overall, I gave this movie 5 stars. I thought Margot Robbie as Tonya Harding, I thought she was absolutely phenomenal. She really embodies and embraces the role of Tonya Harding, and she really convinces you that she is Tonya Harding. And then again, like I said, with Allison Janney portraying her mother, Lavana, I really believe that she might be the front runner to win this Oscar this season for this Best Supporting Actress. She was terrific in this film. She plays, obviously, like I said, Tonya's mother, who is just very strict on her. Like I said, she's physically abusive. She's mentally abusive to her daughter, but that's all that she knows. And she thinks, I guess she's in the right by doing this. And there's little excerpts that go in and out of the movie where they're like interviewing Lavana, and she's telling the story. I mean, there's a lot of comedic aspects of this movie too. The movie's funny as well as being a drama. But like I said, overall, the acting in this film was just absolutely fantastic. Margot Robbie and Allison Janney absolutely provide this, so I absolutely recommend this movie. If you know anything about the Tonya Harding incident with Nancy Kerrigan and stuff like that, I would absolutely check it out. If you don't know anything about it, check it out anyway. It's absolutely fantastic. It's an eye-opening movie for sure. But more importantly, have you guys seen I, Tonya? Did you guys enjoy the film? Do you guys think that Allison Janney or Margot Robbie have a shot to win an Academy Award? Go ahead and sound off there in the comments. What is your favorite biographical movie? Go ahead and sound off there in the comments. And join me next time in How's Hollywood Reviews when I bring you the third and final movie, 50 Shades Freed. And until then, we'll see you guys in Hollywood.